We're chugging along to Chengdu, having wrapped up our first stop in Wuhan, on our way to the end of the Great Wall. Getting from Wuhan to Chengdu takes us through the remarkably difficult terrain of the Yunnan Guizhou Plateau, though it's more mountain valleys than higher plains. More than 300 kilometers of this stretch are on bridges and tunnels alone, affording spectacular but brief vistas along the way. It's a delight riding first class to Chongqing, but there's always seems to be one of these on every train in every country. She's cutting her fingernails.
Plenty of DNA evidence, if anyone wants to follow this up. Normally I'm a fan for good personal hygiene, but do it at home, people.
Arriving late in the evening, we switched over to business class for the final push to Chengdu. It's probably the closest I'll ever come to flying first class, but it still affords a lot more room to move around.
We're here in Chengdu. I've been meaning to come here for more than a decade. Seems like a pretty laid-back place. Don't let that fool you. Chengdu, and indeed all the Sichuan Basin, is responsible for some of China's best, whether it's food or stealth fighter jets.
Chengdu, the capital, is a vibrant center for arts and culture, which gave us higher brothers. Its ancient tea house traditions, blending well with modern-day cafe culture.
Hey Peter, what do you think of this place's name?
I hate it.
The city is also China's center for giant pandas. The Chengdu research base of giant panda breeding started with just 6 giant pandas in 1987. Since then, it's helped facilitate the birth of more than 120 pandas.
There are more than 100 giant pandas here. You have to visit if you are into them.
Moving on from giant pandas, we enter Chengdu's giant shopping mall. The New Century Global Center is a behemoth. We had a lot of trouble fitting it into frame.
I'm pretty sure this is the biggest building I've ever been in. At 1.7 million square meters, you can fit about 3 Vatican cities in here. Plus, the Intercontinental Hotel has more than 1,000 rooms surrounding this mall.
Human music. I like it.
You know, if this place had a hospital, one could conceivably spend their entire life here. But in the meantime, I'm wondering, how much does it cost to heat this place in the wintertime?
Famished from our mauled march, we want to know, what do they eat?
It's thought that the Sichuan Basin is responsible for more than half of China's total rabbit consumption. Peter and I just don't have the heart to try it. I love those little guys.
What's it taste like? What kind of meat? Like human meat? Huh? Chicken?
The Sichuan peppercorn is a mouth-numbing spice, which more recently, mated with the New World chili pepper, gave rise to the constituent ingredients which form the foundations of modern Sichuan cuisine.
So we're here having Malatang, which is basically food served in a vat full of oil. We've got vegetables, mushrooms, lotus root, cow stomach, beef. I think this is a potato, tofu. This looks like daikon radish. Check out the oil. Just take a look at the oil in there. It's pretty
oily, to say the least. And it's really, really spicy.
I don't know what you're complaining about. This is pretty good. Oh, that's not beef. We've bid farewell to Chengdu and are on an overnight train to Lanzhou, Gansu province, where we'll get our first taste of China's western deserts. See you next week.
Hey, that's cheating, that's cheating. I haven't even opened mine yet. You already finished your drink?
Spicy. This place needs an ice cream store.